What's happening, everybody? Andrea here. We are live, I think. So if you are jumping on, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I'm using a different mic, so let me know if you can hear me, most importantly. Awesome. So there are going to be people jumping on haphazardly in the next hour. We are going to be talking about Nomad Week and new updates. So Nomad Week is happening in just under 3 weeks, guys. It is coming closer. So very exciting stuff. And I've got some new updates to share with you today. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes to get some people on. I actually just came off a live with Chris the Freelancer. So he's in Cape Town at the moment. And yeah, we actually did a live all about Cape Town and what it's like to be a digital nomad here. So shout out to Chris. If you guys want to learn more about Cape Town and what it's like to be a nomad, go to his YouTube and you can probably watch the live right now or after this. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Hey guys, okay, so I can see in the comments. Okay, awesome. You can hear me. Wonderful. Great, guys. So Nomad Week. I can't believe it's less than 3 weeks. And if you don't know what it is, it's a conference slash festival for digital nomads, the premier digital nomad event in Africa. And we can't wait for it to be coming. Very, very excited. It's all about bringing nomads together. And yeah, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about that in a sec. Feel free to put any questions or comments in the chat box and I'll answer them at the end. And yeah, I'm going to jump right in because time is of the essence. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to be just sharing a little presentation. Today, I'm actually going to, before I jump into the presentation, I'm going to be sharing some exciting stuff. So the schedule is finalized. So you're going to learn all about the social activities. If you have already bought your ticket, then you're going to be receiving an email tonight with the optional extra activities that you can already book, which is going to be so much fun. Like one of them is a beautiful sunset cruise around Cape Town, just as a sneak peek. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be going through the schedule. We also have some incredible partners, and some of them have offered us great prizes. And you're thinking, why would I win a prize? I don't understand. Well, we're going to do this conference a little bit differently. And we're going to have a pitch competition, and there's going to be prizes. So I'll share that tonight as well, just so you know what's coming up. I'm going to talk a little bit more about our social impact day as well, which is part of the Nomad Week 7 days. Very important. And yeah, we've got some more information on our Winelands Day and, of course, some more info on the speakers that are coming to Nomad Week. So there's a lot that we're going to be talking about. And yeah, let's jump right in. Okay, so I'm just going to be putting this up. Let me know if you guys can see it. Okay. Cool. So you should see a little presentation. We've already kind of gone through this in our last live, so I'm not going to jump into the nitty gritty. But a really Nomad Week's all about connection. If you're a digital nomad or you want to be one and you're in Cape Town, then you need to be at this event. It's just going to be the best place to meet a new friend, maybe a new business partner, or maybe even your soulmate, who knows? So it's all about connection. And I think so many nomads have such inspiring stories, but not only that, you know, everyone I meet is so talented and has so much to offer. And that's what you're going to see at Nomad Week in the talks and the keynotes. It's going to be across so many topics, which I'll cover in a second. I'm not going to talk about myself today. If you don't know who I am, I'm Andrea Smith, and you guys can read that. But ultimately, I've been a nomad for 6 years. I'm quite prevalent in the Cape Town nomad scene. I'm actually South African too. And I love running the community here and these types of community meetups and events. So I'm super, super thrilled to be hosting Nomad Week Cape Town 2025. Now, where are we hosting it? So I've got a few more pictures here. If you are not familiar with Cape Town, we are going to be hosting Nomad Week at an amazing, beautiful, stunning venue called the Bay Hotel. And it's not really in a traditional kind of conference room that's boring. It's actually in a really cool rotunda. So it's a round venue with a nice stage. We're going to be having cinema style, and there's also going to be places on the side where you can like co-work a little bit in the breaks, which is going to be fun. At that top right hand picture, you can actually see me with the event organizers. And the space is so unique that currently it actually has a paddle court inside of it. Paddle's huge in Cape Town, as it is probably all over the world now. And they're removing that for our event, which they do normally for conferences. So, yeah, that's just a little bit of behind the scenes. And it's going to be a lot of keynotes, panels on the stage. We're also going to have smaller unconference sessions in inverted commas, which is kind of like attendee driven meetups. So once you do buy your ticket, we are going to be sending you a request form if you want to run your own meetup or workshop. And in the afternoons, you're going to have that opportunity to do that either in our venue, or if you want to do it outside somewhere, like on the beach or on the mountain, feel free. So you're going to request to run a meetup, and our meetups coordinator is going to put together a great schedule for us in the afternoons. And you're going to be able to actually be a part of that, and it's very collaborative. So very excited for that too. Okay, so now the schedule has changed a little bit from the last time we spoke. So if you didn't watch the previous live, that's okay. But here is the final schedule. Now, it's kind of a bit of a non-traditional conference because, as nomads, we like to switch it up. And a lot of us really just want to connect with other nomads and, of course, learn a little bit. So here's the schedule. Let's go through it. On the Sunday, we're going to have a pre-registration party, you could say. A welcome. There's going to be DJs. It's going to be drinks overlooking the sunset. And you'll be able to start meeting other nomads that are actually there. Hey guys, feel free to say hi in the comments and also tell me where you are, by the way, just so I know if there's anyone around. Awesome. Okay, so Sunday is going to be this pre-registration party. Then we're moving to Monday to Thursday. Now, this is when we're going to be at the venue, at the conference venue. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. In the mornings and early afternoons, we're going to have keynotes and panels. There's also going to be a chance to be part of the pitch competition, which is happening on Thursday, which I'll talk more about in a second. And yeah, we've got some amazing speakers. I'm going to share some of the topics that will be covered in one of the next slides. Great. So now you can also see in the afternoons the meetups that are happening, as well as the workshops. So meetups could be, for example, like a breathwork session. We already have someone that's requested to run one of those for an hour, which is going to be very cool. Acro yoga could be one. We have another unconference session where Nico is actually going to be talking on how you can fly business class at a really low rate, maybe for free. So I'm looking forward to that one. So those are going to be really fun. And then the evenings, I think, is what a lot of you are very excited about. So we have a lot of social activities planned, and I can't wait to do them. So on the Monday, we are going to do mountain yoga. So it's actually right on the mountain overlooking the sea. You're going to be literally on a mountain doing yoga. If you're not into yoga, that's no worries. You can just meet us at the dinner afterwards. It's going to be a huge dinner at the Lawns, which is a beautiful restaurant in Camps Bay, also overlooking the 12 Apostles, which is a mountain range, as well as the ocean. And yeah, it's a very special place, very beautiful. And yeah, if you haven't been there, then this is going to be a great opportunity. And if you have, then you know that you want to come to that one. Then on the Tuesday, we're going to go do something a little bit different. It's going to be an Africa drumming and Africa dining experience. It's actually got a 14-course Africa dining experience, which is pretty cool. You're going to taste a little bit of all the different cultures within South Africa and other parts of Africa. And in the beginning, when we get there, we actually do an interactive drumming session together. I've done it before with other nomad groups, and it is so much fun. It's actually, yeah, it's really, really cool. I love doing that. So we're going to go do that together, and it's going to be awesome. Then on the Wednesday, everyone wants to do this one. I think it's one boat's already fully booked for this. It's a sunset yacht cruise. around Cape Town. So for about an hour and a half, we'll jump on a beautiful catamaran together. And I think on this one, we're actually going to be getting a gin and tonics. So if you do drink, then you're going to have, I think, 2 complimentary gin and tonics on that sunset cruise. And yeah, there's if you don't drink, you can just buy your own soft drink, no worries. But I really think you coming there to see the most beautiful kind of landscapes from the water that you could possibly imagine. You're going to be seeing Table Mountain, excuse me, Table Mountain, Signal Hill, Lion's Head. And it's just, yeah, I think it's one of those bucket list things that most nomads come to Cape Town and sometimes actually miss, but it's really something you won't forget. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Afterwards, we'll do dinners at the V&A waterfront because we'll be at the harbor. And that's just another opportunity to connect with your fellow attendees. Thursday. So Thursday is going to be our last day of the conference. In the afternoon, we're going to have a special session, which is the pitch competition. And depending on how many people enter to be part of this competition, we might add it onto some of the other days and then have a finale. But if we just have, a select group, then they're going to pitch it out to actually win a potential prize. And I think there's 3 prize options, and I'll share one of them in the next slides. But on the Thursday night, we're not done. You would have warmed up a little bit after the few days of the conference. You might have even had your eye on someone. And if you are single, then, we like to mingle. So we are going to be doing a speed networking, which is going to be more chilled and friends vibes. But then a little bit later that night, there's going to be a speed dating session. So yeah, like I said, you never know who you can meet at Nomad Week. So that's going to be a little bit of fun. And then afterwards, we are going to do karaoke, which we didn't put on there, but it's happening. Then, guys, Friday, it's a social impact day. I'll talk more on that in a sec. Friday night, we are only going to be finishing the social impact day about 6 p.m. And it's going to be a day of painting. So we might be a little bit tired, but there will be an opportunity to still connect on the Friday. There'll still be a little fun session. Then on Saturday, Winelands Day. So much fun. I'm going to talk about that more in a sec. And then we'll have a little farewell party on the Saturday. So when you buy your ticket to Nomad Week, you're really buying access to all of this, where you're going to be able to connect with 200 plus digital nomads in Cape Town. We're going to do all of these activities. You choose what you want to be a part of, and kind of, make it the best week ever. Cool. Let's talk about the speakers. We have some amazing digital nomad speakers. Some of them are influencers, others are new nomads. Well, not new nomads, but they kind of first time on the stage. And they have some amazing topics to share, from, tackling self-doubt to setting yourself up financially as a nomad and scaling without stress. There's another one where it's how to pitch so that you can get media coverage in any part of your business. Sergio Salas over there, he's going to be talking about actually scaling your YouTube and kind of monetizing your own travels, essentially. And yeah, we got Mish, we've got a whole range of topics, which I'll kind of share the topic themes in a sec. She's going to be talking about masculine and feminine energy in the workplace. So yeah, guys, there is so much that we are going to be covering. Liz is going to be talking about digital nomad mental health. So yeah, I think there's something for everyone at the conference. These are the, themes. So business and career in the remote space, tech, lifestyle, and sustainability and social impact. So we're going to have a few talks on that as well, which is pretty important. This is a little sneak peek into some of the topics. So maybe you want to take a little photo of this. I'm not going to read everything out, but there's some cool talk topics. I've mentioned a few already. Sustainable nomadism through house sitting is another one. Intentional nomadism, I mentioned. Nomad taxes, Hover's going to be talking about that. I know a lot of people are always interested in flying for free, multiple citizenships, having lots of credit cards, and how you can maximize those to help you with your travels. So yeah, we've really taken a full range and try to cover as much as possible, knowing what you guys are interested in. Cool. Now, what is this pitch competition and what can I win? What do I need to do to win these prizes and what are they? So I'm going to mention 2 prizes. There's more coming as we get our partners and sponsors in. But yeah, I think the one prize is a hamper from OKJA or Okja. Um, it's kind of a really cool vegan hamper that they have a premises here in Camp Space. So if you're into vegan stuff, it's going to be everything vegan food wise. It's quite cool. I think that's going to be our third prize. Our first prize, or one of the top two, is going to be 2 weeks stay at Cape Co-Living for free. Cape Co-Living is awesome co-living in Greenpoint in Cape Town. We've actually stayed at them before with Work Wonders Co-Livings. And yeah, Matt Davison is the one who runs it. He's awesome. And he has given us that as a prize. And you don't need to use it this season. You can use it next season whenever you are in Cape Town. So that's an awesome prize. There might be another safari prize in the works. So I'll let you guys know about that closer to the time. And another cool thing, which is outside of the pitch competition, everyone that comes to Nomad Week is also getting a free SIM card from Airalo. So that's just another cool partner that we have. Okay, so more cool prizes to come. We are talking to our partners to get you the best. But I thought that this is a fun way to share something that you are passionate about. Maybe it's something you just started, or maybe you've been doing it for a while and we don't really, we just want you to be able to get up there, share what you love, share what you do. And who's going to win? Well, we'll let you know what the requirements to win would be. But ultimately, get up there, be yourself, maybe do a little dance. I don't know. While the judges in some way, and who knows, you could win one of those prizes. Cool. Social Impact Day. Now, guys, as digital nomads, we do stay in locations for quite a while. And I think it's very important to give back where we can. And as a South African myself, I think that this is incredibly important because this is a beautiful country with beautiful people. And if we can help, then we definitely should. So we have partnered with the Bright Student Learning Center. And this is a NPO, but also a registered school in the Wynberg, Cape Town area. And what we're going to go do there for the day, they've got 200 enrolled students. There's a high school and a primary school, grade 1 to 12. We're going to focus on the high school area just because it's actually the most neglected part of the school. The walls are peeling, the boards are falling off the walls, the lights are broken. So we're going to go in there, and first of all, we're going to take the kids some hot dogs and some lunch parcels. We don't want to come empty handed, and we want everyone to have a smile on their face. And we're also going to do a mini seminar sharing what it is to work online and what the opportunities could be after they finish school. And I think there are a lot of opportunities, especially if they aren't able to potentially go to university because of financial issues. I think there's tons of online ways that they could grow their skill set and potentially get a job. So we want to try and just empower them and share that so that it can be a little bit inspiring. Hopefully that helps. And then the real work begins. So from about 12 o'clock, the kids are going to leave the school. They're getting an early day off. And we are going to be getting down and dirty and painting that school. So we're going to be repainting the walls. We also have one of our volunteers who has said that they would be able to paint a mural just to liven it up. Right now it's dark gray walls across the classrooms, and there's really nothing else. It's just an empty room with tables and desks, and that's it. And the communal area is just an empty space. So we're just going to try and liven it up a little bit, help where we can. We only really have a day, but if you do want to go volunteer later on after the conference, there will be an opportunity for that too. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. And we want you to have access to be able to volunteer and give back through this. One thing I didn't mention is we're also going to do a laptop drive, guys. So, we work on laptops and we know how important it is for us, but computer literacy is like the foundation going forward for kids. So one thing that is quite sad is that at a lot of these schools, they don't have a computer room and they don't have access to computers at all. In the Bright Student Learning Center, they only have 2 laptops across 200 students, meaning that most of the kids won't have access to those facilities. So who knows what we can achieve in 1 week in terms of fundraising, but we're going to try and do a laptop drive. So most of you probably only have one laptop with you, but if you have an old laptop or know someone who does, then perhaps you could donate that. Another way could just be donating a small amount of money and putting that in the fund so that we can tangibly go buy, even if it's just one laptop, then it's better than what they had. And what's great is they also said the requirements, they only need, quite basic laptops, 2 gigabytes in terms of RAM. So it's quite on the lower end in terms of cost. And we are looking at partners that potentially could help us get it at a reduced rate. So something else to think about in the lead up, and hopefully you guys can help us raise some funds for that too. Awesome. Okay. And then, guys, this is going to be a 7-day event. So you might be a little bit tired by the Saturday, but definitely by the Sunday. But by the Saturday, we're going to have a beautiful farewell wine and stay together. Now, the wine and stay is very special because we have so many wine farms just outside of Cape Town. And if you've been to anyone, you know how beautiful and stunning they are, right? And to share that with your new Nomad friends is going to be really special. So we're going to go to 2 wine farms on the Saturday because we're quite a big group. And we're going to first start off with a nice wine tasting kind of early in the morning. So pace yourself. But yeah, we're going to have a nice wine tasting. It's going to be in the Stellenbosch/Franschhoek area. And then we're going to head on over to have a picnic, most likely at Boschendal. So if you've been there and you haven't done their picnic, then this is definitely a bucket list thing to do, with a complimentary bottle of Cap Classique. How do I say that? But yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. And what's nice is because we're going to be sharing picnic baskets, you're going to be able to meet some new people. And we're going to be sitting around. It's going to be super casual, and we're just going to be enjoying the scenery of the winelands as well as some beautiful food and wine together. And if you don't drink, that's fine. You can get something else to drink. But really, it's just about the experience of being together in a beautiful environment. And yeah, I can't really think of any way else to end off the week. So that is going to be the wine and stay on the Saturday. Okay, so now something new as well. If you are in Cape Town right now, and if you are coming to this event or thinking of coming to this event, we are going to be doing a pre-event launch party this Sunday. So I actually should have put a picture here because the villa we are doing it at is so cool. It is a huge villa with a beautiful pool. We're going to have 80 plus digital nomads there for the launch party. And yeah, it's a bring and braai. So if you don't know what a braai is, that is a barbecue, but South African style. And basically, go buy some boerewors, go buy whatever you want to put on the barbecue/braai. And yeah, we're going to be doing that together, cooking that. There'll be some rolls and salads and that type of thing there already. And we're also going to have some DJs. So as the afternoon goes, we're going to do some dancing. There's a big area next to the pool, and we have some fantastic DJs. So yeah, if you are here, definitely scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to the page where you can buy a ticket. It is quite a low price. So it's just to get you guys excited, hyped up, start meeting people, right? Start meeting other nomads and join the community. It's very cool, very important. Okay, I'm seeing some more people coming on. Hey guys, while I'm talking and getting near the end of the presentation, feel free to put in any questions on the side about the event and I can answer them. I know we already did a live last month, so I might have answered most of your questions then because this is more of an update live. But yeah, here if you have any cues. Okay, cool. Hopefully you've had time to scan the QR code because we're moving on. Next up is post-event. So post-event, we are hosting a Nomad Kruger safari in conjunction with our partners Adventure Lust. Now, if you don't know Adventure Lust, shout out to Kelly Paxian. You can check her out on Insta. She is all things safari and travel. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. She's taken so many groups to all over the world, but she really focuses on safaris and is a specialist there. So it's a 3-night, I think, safari in the Kruger National Park. You get quite a bit, all the game drives, the food, everything included. And it's a nice thing to do if you want to go with other digital nomads, because there's not many like Nomad Kruger trips. I don't actually know of any others. So if you don't want to go with a random tour group with, kids and people from all over that you don't know, this is the best way to do it with actual people that you're friends with. So once you get your ticket to Nomad Week, you'll be able to get more information about the Nomad Kruger Safari. And then if you do want to sign up, you can go and do that as well. Awesome. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to answer all the questions at the end, so feel free to put them in there. These are partners, guys. We have some more partners coming in actually. But yeah, the city of Cape Town is the host city. They are our proud sponsors, well, part sponsors for this event. And the city of Cape Town, if you don't know, is the actual government. They are the municipality here. And they have been big, I guess, supporters of Nomad Week and Work Wanderers from the beginning. And we're very appreciative to them for making this happen and helping us get here. Work Wanderers is there. That's my company, guys. So yeah, we are organizing and hosting this and making this happen. And we're looking at doing this on an annual basis. So this will likely happen next year in Cape Town as well. But we need you to come and support us so that we can do it next year too. Other partners, we've got Neighborhood. They're a big co-living in Cape Town. They have lots of co-livings all over the show. Cape Co-Living, I did mention them earlier. Co-working Safari, another great safari. So with Co-working Safari, they do kind of nomad safaris, but it's like a digital detox. So go check out their website. And I think their safaris are a little bit closer to Cape Town as well, which is also quite interesting. Wi-Fi Tribe and Nomad Cruise are also our partners, as well as Adventure Lust. So yeah, if you are watching this and you want to become a partner, there will be details at the end on where you can contact me. We will be open to partners until the end of this month. Cool. Just some pictures of our Nomad community around Cape Town. There's so many of us. This is just a few little pictures. We just had a Nomad dinner last night where 30 nomads came together in Sea Point. It was really fun. And we doing quite a lot of pre-events leading up to Nomad Week. So get your ticket and then you'll get all the information on how to join that. Awesome. So I already said get your ticket, but here's the link. So that's going to take you to the main website. And once you are there, you can just say buy tickets and it'll take you through. And yeah, definitely get in before the 28th of Feb as the price is going to go up because it's going to go to late bird then. So get in within the next week and a half. Now I'm going to answer a few questions if there are any. Hey, Chris. Yeah, we were just on a live together, which was very cool. Definitely check his channel out. Cool, Miranda. Do you need any volunteers? Is it still possible to sign up? So we do have, I think, 2 volunteer spots open still, but they are for specific types of jobs. So feel free to go to the website and apply to be a volunteer. You can still apply to be a volunteer. I think there's 2 spots left for that. I think there's only 2 speaking slots left as well. So that's pretty much finalized. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, guys, this is more of an update live because we did meet up already last month. And you can actually go watch that live. It's pretty similar in terms of the slides. But if you want, there was a lot of questions on the previous live. So if you want to get all the details, maybe skip to the end because that's when I actually answer all those questions. It was in January sometime. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. And I know most of you, I have quite a few people who said they couldn't join live, but they're going to watch the replay. So if you are watching the replay and you do still have questions, you can go to nomadweek.co on Instagram and you can follow us there. So you can also see all the things that are happening. There's like behind the scenes videos. I also show you everything about the place where we're volunteering, the Bright Student Learning Center. So you can actually see where we're going. which is kind of cool. You can also check out some of the dinners and the places that we've been. So you can check out the lawns, that dinner that I mentioned. We went there a couple of weeks ago so that you can get a little idea. So Instagram is where you'll get all the insights, as well as be able to ask me and our team any questions just in the DMs. So feel free to do that. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an opportunity if there's anything else. Okay, no worries, Chris. Thanks for joining. And thanks so much for all of you for joining as well. I'll speak to you soon. Hopefully, I see you at the pool party this Sunday. And if you can't make that one and you're only going to be here in March, no worries. Just get your ticket to Nomad Week and you will get a list of all the pre events that are coming up so that you don't miss any of them. Okay, awesome, guys. Always here if you want to chat. Reach us on Instagram, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.